In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make the ALPINE stitch. This is not a reversible stitch. You can make the number of stitches that you want, and you only have to count that 2 of those stitches are the 2 stitches of the edge. So start making a chain of the number of stitches that you want. And then start with a chain 3 and make 1 double crochet on each chain. This is the first row of preparation. This is not part of the stitch. This row is not part of the rows that you have to repeat to make the stitch. So 1 double crochet on each stitch. Then chain 1, turn, and make 1 single crochet on each stitch. 1 single crochet on each stitch. This is the first row of the repetition of the stitch. Row number 2 of the repetition. You have to start with a chain 3, or in my case I will start making a double crochet like this. This will be my edge, my double crochet of the edge. And then taking the double crochet of the previous row, the following double crochet of the previous row, you have to make 1 front post double crochet, taking the double crochet of the previous row. Then on the following stitch you have to make 1 double crochet. And this is what you have to repeat to the end. 1 front post double crochet on the previous double crochet row and 1 double crochet normally. You have to make 1 front post double crochet and 1 double crochet. This is what you have to repeat to the end. And once you are at the end, you have to make 1 double crochet on the last stitch normally, because this is the edge stitch. Now this is the row number 2. Row number 3, chain 1, turn, and make 1 row of single crochet, 1 row of 1 single crochet to the end. You have to make 1 row of double crochet and always come back to the beginning with single crochet. Now the 4th row, you have to start with a chain 3 or a double crochet at the beginning. This is the edge stitch. And On the previous row, on the row number 2, where you had the front post double crochet, here you have to make a double crochet normally. And on the double crochet of the row number 2, here you have to make a front post double crochet, taking the double crochet of the row number 2. And this is what you have to repeat to the end, the same that you made on the row number 2, but you have to change the order of the front post double crochet and the double crochet. So a front post double crochet on the double crochet of the row number 2 and a double crochet normally on the following stitch. You have to combine front post double crochet and double crochet as you made on the row number 2. But remember, the front post double crochet you have to make it taking the double crochet of the row number 2, and the double crochet you have to make it normally. Once you are at the end, remember, make a double crochet normally at the edge stitch. And remember, you have to chain 1, turn and make 1 single crochet on each stitch to the beginning of the row. And this is what you have to repeat to the end. The row of single crochet, and then start with the double crochet, and when you have the front post double crochet you have to make a normal double crochet, and when you have the double crochet you have to make a front post double crochet. And this is what you have to repeat. And this is what you have to repeat to make the alpine stitch. Remember that this is not a reversible stitch.